Hi boys and girls, we're going to start our OG lesson with a little ear game, and you need your not writing hand, the opposite hand that you write with. I do not write and hold a pencil with my left hand, so that's the hand I'm using for this game. And we're going to start with our pinky, and we're going to tap out the sounds that we hear in a word I give. So here we go. If we have the word big, let's tap out our sounds we hear. B, I, G. 3 sounds. Fancy name for sounds is phonemes. Let's try another one. Nap. Ready? N, app. 3 sounds again. Let's try the word run. Ready? R, un. 3 sounds. Let's try the word dish. Ready? D, I, sh. 3 sounds. Let's try the word goat. G, o, t. 3 sounds again. Good job. Today, we're going to focus on some words and sounds. The letter T that says t, t, as in top. And how we write it. We start up tall, lowercase t, cross in the middle. All right. And if you want to skywrite with me, let's take our 2 fingers, skywrite near. Here we go, up tip top, down, cross right in the middle. Let's do it again. T. Can you say the sound with me? T. T says t. T says t. Let's try another one. Our other sound we're going to work on and letter is the W. W says w, like in wagon. Down, up. Look how I bring my middle all the way up. Let's skywrite it. Here we go. W, set, as in wagon. W says w. Let's do it again. W says w. All right. So now we're going to play another little game. I'm going to say a word. And on your paper or your board, if that word starts with a T, write a T. If it starts with a W, write a W. If it doesn't start with anything, don't write anything. Here we go. The first word is win. W. Well, I hear a W, so we need to write a W. How about the word we? Oh, I hear another W. W. How about the word tug? Ooh, I hear a T. How about the word big? Not a T or W sound. What about the word tent? T. I hear it. Let's do one more. What about the word wish? I hear a W. W. Good job. All right, we are ready for our paper now. So if you have your paper, go ahead and put your name on it. You can even put today's date by this little robot man. Here we go. And put your finger on the rectangle. And on that first line, can you write me the letter B? Remember, a B starts up tall, and then you put your bubble. Oh, let's check. Yep, that's a B. I see the bubble. Can you make the letter T? Kind of a tall letter. Cross in the middle. Make the letter W. Remember how we make a W. Bring that middle all the way up. Very straight lines. And make me the letter M. Start at the dotted line. Make a stick. And then make your hump and your hump. All right, put your finger on the circle. Now I want you to listen for the sound. Our first sound is eh, eh. E says eh. The next sound is w. We just did practice that. A W says w. The next sound is t, t. Yep, that's a T. And the next sound is tall stick. An H, right. Now put your finger on the rectangle, and I'm going to give you the key word. What does this key word start with? The first one is top. Keyword top, and it starts with the letter T. Our next keyword, wagon. Wagon starts with a W, right? Our next keyword, edge. The edge of a table. I hear that E sound. And the next keyword, boy. Boy is a B with that bubble. Let's double check. Line it up. Yep, that's a B. I see the bubble. Put your finger on the triangle. I want you to listen to the beginning sound, the first sound at the start. The word is wig. What does wig start with? A W, right? Our next word is toy. What does toy start with? Yes, a T. Our next word, box. What does box start with? A B, tall B, then the bubble, B. Our next word is mix. What's the beginning of mix? An M, right? All right. Now let's go to our diamond. And our letter that we're kind of focusing on today, that letter T that says T. Let's write it. Practice it one more time. And that letter that says W. W says W as in wagon. All right. Let's flip our paper over. And we're going to X out the top. We're not ready for this yet. But we're going to go to our memory word. We have a new one today. It's actually a letter, but we use it as a word. I know you've seen that before. It's the letter A, and we use that as a word. A book or a cat. Sometimes people say a cat. I need a book. I need a pencil. Or a. So let's skywrite it. Can you get your two fingers and do it with me? Circle, pick up, stick. Circle, pick up, touch, make a stick. A says ah. A says ah. It can say sometimes. A says ah. All right, let's practice writing it. This is the word A. It's lowercase, but it can say A. And the letter A does say the sound of ah, but in the word, we're going to say A says a cat, a dog, or a. You might hear people say I need a drink. And they're really using the word a. All right, let's write it again. This is the word a, and it can say a. All right. When we use it inside of a word, it will say ah. But by itself, we say a or a. Do you remember an old memory word? What is this memory word? It's I, the letter I. And the letter I, when we say I have a dog, it's always uppercase by itself. And do you remember what this memory word is? To. I am going to school. I am going to the store. All right, we're not going to do the bottom today, but we will soon. All right, so we had our new memory word, a or a. We had our old ones, I and to. Good job today.